I tell you, today is tonight is a special time for the city of Harriman. The Harriman City Council is here. Tonight is December the 2nd, 2010. A process that's been going on for a long time is, of course, the Princess Theater, and this added bonus is Channel 15. Comcast Channel 15 is now, as of about 10 seconds ago, up live and running, and we're on the air. We're going to first show tonight will be the Christmas parade. But big event, a lot of hard work, a lot of meetings, a lot of hours, a lot of time, and a lot of donated time has gone into making this possible. A lot of cities 10 times our size would love to have what we have. We're going to use it through education. Roane State Community College and the Roane County School System will use this facility along with the Tennessee Technology Center. They'll have their classes down here. There'll be a lot of positive activity back on Roane Street again. In a couple of months, the Princess Theater will be back up and running after 11, 12 years off. It too will be active through education. Take just a second. I want to introduce a special group of people that have worked real hard on this. Also, Councilman Chase Tedder in the red jacket, Councilman Ken Minott right here, Councilman Buddy Holly, Councilman Lonnie Wright right here, and everybody knows the TV personality and everybody's favorite is Bill Landry. Take this time real quick. This is just a loose and informal session, but does anybody have anything they want to say? And we'll pass the mic around at this time.
They've done a great job. We really look forward to this. This is wonderful.
Yeah, I want to thank our partners and friends, Roane State and Comcast, and all of these people who have donated time and materials to bring this event to this point. This is a historic day in our city. I recall some 5 years ago, just down the street in another building, where we began talking about a television station. At that time, it's only a dream. Tonight, it's a reality, and we want to thank everybody that's had a part in it.
Well, I'd like to say a special thank to Dr. Gary Goff at Roane State, who's been instrumental in getting this thing up and running, and I think without him, we wouldn't be here tonight. Go ahead.
I just want to thank everybody in the city and this group of gentlemen that I've had the pleasure of working with for the past 5 years. And it takes this kind of group working together to make something like this really happen. And I want to thank the city for believing in us and giving us the go-ahead to do it and make this show a reality. And I think it's going to be a bright future coming up. What we've got, we're getting ready to jump off. And we're in the air right now. Yeah. Without everybody here together, it wouldn't happen. And I also want to thank everybody that put the parade together and somebody at home who's calling me.
There you go.
The possibilities are truly endless now. With what we have at our fingertips, downtown Harriman is going to become an education hub for the county, the region. So you're going to, in the future, if you're home right now, please make this a permanent channel on your TV, because there's going to be a lot of cool things happening on this channel. Anything that happens in the theater can be broadcast on this channel. Sporting events, reunions, graduations, plays, live theater, any of that stuff that you want to see at home is what we're going to try to get the students to work, and they're going to edit different things. That's what you'll be seeing at home. Things that matter to the citizens of Harriman and the citizens of Roane County is what this TV station is for, keeping you informed and keeping the whole county informed. Do want to add one thing. We've got BBB Channel 12 that's down here today. They're working in conjunction with us. It's going to be a partnership. It's not a competition, so we're going to be working together with BBB. They're going to be working with us, and hopefully good things will happen for both of us.
Yeah. By the way, you might want to mention Gary Baker too, because without Gary Baker's vision in this whole process, we wouldn't be here today.
That's a great point. There's so many different aspects that's happened here. Gary Baker and Muse Watson is just one of many. Gary Goff from Roane State, the Technology Center, Dr. McGriff, TVA, of course, I know everybody knows, has played a huge part in the theater side. Comcast and Russell Bird have been a great asset to us. Comcast has made this happen. They're another piece to the piece of the puzzle, that we needed to have to make this happen. So with that, we're going to go take our places. And I've got a special guest. Tell everybody what your name is.
Kendall.
What's your last name?
Kendall Grace Mason.
How old are you?
5.
5 years old. Kendall has been around municipal or city politics, and she was just born, so she's not camera shy, and hopefully she'll be doing a lot of things. She and all the other students that are her age will be doing a lot of education in the theater in the future. She's going to be spending a whole lot of time down here, and that's why we're doing this.
Let's ask Bill what's going on immediately, because he'll give us the technical aspect of what's happening.
And I'm going to turn that over, and I'm going to head down to the north end of town to get ready for the parade. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Bill Radice, and Bill is with us via New York through Oakdale. So long story on how that happened, but I'll turn it over to Bill.
Thank you, Chris. Well, I'm glad to be part of the premiere tonight of Channel 15, and there's lots more to come. We've been working hard. We're almost ready to go on the air.
We are on the air.
Well, I mean, we're almost ready to go on the air with bigger and better things. Starting out with a live telecast, I'll tell you, that's something to really be proud of. Unfortunately, we'll be going back to the slides soon, but very shortly you're going to see wonderful things. It's going to be great for the community, and it'll be something we can really, really be proud of. And
are we going to be able to?
My buddy Bill Landry here brought me into the picture.
Tell us, how did you hook this thing up? What's going on? What have you done to make us on the air tonight?
Well, basically, we're not using a fraction of the equipment that we actually have, but we're running the camera directly into the fiber optic connection that Comcast has provided for us. We've got everybody mic'd with wireless microphones, and as you can see, we can go around and cover lots of different events, from ball games to city council events to stuff at the Princess Theater to productions over at Roane St Community College Theater.
You talked about it being a computer where we can do temperature, time.
We actually have we'll be showing, you'll see on Channel 15 here, you'll see the weather live up to the minute, right geared for Harriman. You'll see sports scores. You'll see stock tickers. You'll see local information, messages that are put up. The mayor can actually control a lot of the things that are shown on the screen from his home. I can control the picture from home. It's really the leading edge in technology, and it's an all-digital system with graphics on the level of Fox News. It's really going to be something.
When are you going to start moving in down here?
Well, we'll be moving in hopefully within a few weeks, and we should hope to be fully operational on the air by around Christmas time, I would hope. Right, for the beginning, we don't have a lot of programming, but we're going to gather it up quickly. We'll be rerunning a lot of documentaries, educationals, but in time, probably within a few months, it'll really start to become Harriman's own channel. We're showing our own produced things, and it's going to be really something to be proud of.
How is it going to work in conjunction with Roane State? Are they going to be offering classes down here?
I understand that eventually they're going to make the facility available, and they're going to make it part of a media course so that students can come down here and learn how to run the cameras, learn how to do editing, and learn how to run the switcher. And we hope that eventually, even when people in the town have ideas for programming, come down and present it to us, and we'll try to get it on the air.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
What's your audience? Where are you going to be able to be picked up?
Right now, we're only within the confines of Harriman, but that's a pretty big area. That's quite a lot of viewers. Some areas of Oakdale, a little ways into Rockwood. I don't think it goes into Kingston yet, but we've been told that sometime in the future we may be extending out to all of Roane County and maybe beyond.
Oh, I think the first year is Roane County.
The first year will probably be parts of Roane County, but I don't know when they're going to switch us over. But right now, we have a pretty good area, and certainly everyone in Harriman with Comcast can see it.
What's the first show you want to do?
Well, I'm not much into the production, Bill. I try not to get on this side of the camera very often, but we're hoping that we have some stuff in the can, some recent theater productions from Roane State College that are some nice things. I'm going to try to video the Nutcracker, which is coming up in a few weeks. We'll have a lot of locally produced stuff.
You did Frankenstein?
They did Frankenstein, but we didn't get that on tape, unfortunately. But we're going to try not to miss anything. We got lots of storage capability. We can store months of programming, and we'll be able to show it. and you'll see a program guide rolling on your screen telling you what's coming up, so you'll be able to plan to watch.
All right. Thank you very much. I guess we go ahead, Lonnie.
Well, let's recognize Bob here. He's the nut and bolts guy that helped prepare the building inside, along with a lot of help from Jack Stockton's people. And
Well, I'm excited
Langley
about the
and
power. You got the chandeliers going.
Gary Baker, Bill Alexander, and who else? Oh man, lots of people, right?
A lot of nuts and bolts.
But Bob, we thank you for your efforts along with
I
those.
think that if I could
Let me see.
recognize one particular person, it would have to be Jack Stockton, because he has supplied us with much labor that has really cut our cost on this facility. And as you can see, you've been inside, the facility's coming together.
Bob, tell us a little bit about what you've had to do here in the process. Take us back. What happened?
I wouldn't know where to start, to be honest with you. We started with somewhat of a shell, and we went from there, and we've spent very little money in getting this thing going. Obviously, you have to spend some money because you have to buy some supplies, but we've, shall we say, begged, borrowed, and we didn't steal anything, but we thought about it.
Well, did the city make the empty building available in conjunction with the college? Now you'll present the station to the college, and they'll operate it, right?
And they're saying nothing.
Yes, we sure will. We'll be probably presenting the building and station to Roane State within the next couple of weeks. Right now, what we like is the heating and air conditioning system, and we should have that on. We should have it installed right away.
Okay, hold on a second. Over here. Come on.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, what was your part in all this?
Well, I'm just a citizen that's supporting mightily the efforts that Gary and council and all of you have done to get this off the ground. I'm excited for Kingston and Rockwood and Harriman to all enjoy this, and to bring Harriman back into its fullness like it should be. This is a wonderful town. I grew up here, and to see this sort of interest being placed back downtown, to have the great institution of Roane State come and be part of this. This is an opportunity that is far beyond the town or the county, and I'm just so happy that it's getting going, and I'm going to support it in every way I can.
It's good of you to recognize what's happening here. This is not small.
No.
This is a huge event, isn't it?
It certainly is, and all across the country where I've had the good fortune to travel and to see, people are searching out the smaller communities with history and with a past that they can participate in and enjoy, and the large malls are not the place to be anymore.
No, and that 800-seat, maybe 850-seat theater in there will be 3 cameras operating from this facility in that theater.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And Tom, thank you for all your good work and your help in doing this too. And as a Roane County, and you're welcome in Roane County. You know that. So, and have a good day.
It's a great place to call home.
Absolutely.
Well, all right, we'll check back with you shortly. I'm Bill Landry in Harriman for the opening day celebration of Channel 15, the City of Harriman, Roane State Community College television station. We'll be back with more in just a minute.
Asset to the city of Harriman and to Roane County as well. It's a partnership with Roane State Community College, the Tennessee Technology Center, and several other people all involved in putting this whole thing together so that the city of Harriman could have this asset to help promote the city and help educate our students in this area.
And this is the first day and the first time it has ever been turned on the air. Is that right?
We're on live for the first time. Yes,
That's unbelievable. And we'll remember December 2nd, 2010.
December 2nd, 2010,
For years to come. I think if Doug could get a shot behind us there, that's Channel 15 right there. We're just getting set up. and people are everywhere tonight. It's not that cold.
It's much better than it was last year. Last year was really pretty chilly.
I think it's about 35 degrees.
Is it that cold?
I don't know, probably. It snowed a little bit last year. In fact, I might reach in and get my gloves. I think we're getting ready to start the parade.
I think they've already started. I can hear the sirens down the street there. They're getting ready, and they'll be in this area very shortly.
How many times have you done the parade?
This is my second time. Last year was my first time.
There we go.
Need it up here a little closer?
We mic'd every which way.
Okay. We got more wires and things running to us than the Harriman Utility Board.
There's Bob.
Well, Bob Tidwell is here tonight on this auspicious occasion to help us open up Channel 15. Gary Baker also here. Gary taking care of some of the technical aspects of it.
The mayor has been here. He'll be back. He's in a float, I believe, right now.
Right. He's taking part in the parade itself, so he'll be along here in just a few minutes when he finishes his part of the parade.
What's the up and coming plans of the Princess now? The station is on the air today. Classes will begin to be held in the spring. We'll be able to televise what goes on in the theater when the theater opens. What's the updated schedule of how things are progressing here?
Well, you know, Bill, I haven't been inside the Princess in probably 3, maybe 4 weeks, but I do understand that we took delivery on the seats, the new seats, which were given to us by the Regal Corporation to replace the old seats that were in the Princess, and hopefully within the next couple of months, the Princess Theater will be in operation again. As an education facility, I want to stress to everybody, you're not going to be able to come down here and buy a ticket and go to a movie. This is going to be a theater for the education of students who are in theater, in television, radio production. There will also be an FM radio station added a little bit later on.
And I think we will be offering some movies and ballet and bluegrass music and all kinds of things. I understand too. It sounds like a parade's coming down here. I think that's right. Are they throwing out candy?
Yes, they're throwing candy out there. I believe we have Chief Randy Heidel of the Harriman Police Department in the first car.
2010 Harriman Christmas Parade. Jack Stockton, Roane County Sheriff, elected Roane County Sheriff on August 5th, 2010. He'll serve a 4-year term until August of 2014. Which one car is he?
Jack is in the fourth car back here. He's in the Tahoe, I believe, the vehicle. First 3 cars are Harriman City Police cars.
You worked with a lot of those fellas, haven't you?
Oh, yes. Worked for years, a little over 20 years with the Harriman City Police and the Roane County Sheriff's Office.
Where do all these people come from for this parade?
Oh, they come from all over. We've got people here from all the different cities in Roane County, as well as some of the cities in Morgan County and Cumberland County. And there's Sheriff Stockton going by now with his wife, Tara.
Last year there was 4,000 or 5,000, maybe 8,000 people.
I'd say there's probably going to be that many here too. The car going by us right now is the Roane County Sheriff's Officer, and that is Officer John French, who is the resource officer for Harriman High School. Trying to locate, see who that vehicle is there. I believe that's one of the sheriff's vehicles as well.
Now these Roane County sheriffs,
City. We've got Kingston City coming up behind us. And there's another resource officer from Roane County Sheriff's Office. What do the resource officers do? They operate inside the schools. We have a resource officer in each of the county schools, and they're there for the protection and what have you, the school system. You might have to check out for a while. This is a little loud. Well, this is the, I believe, the Harriman Fire Department. I believe this is ladder one, I think so. Sparky is the mascot for the Harriman City Fire Department. Chief Brad Bass does an excellent job with the fire department. He's taken one from the beginning of his administration and has really turned the fire department around. Following the Harriman City Fire Department vehicle is the Harriman or the Roane County Rescue Squad and several of their vehicles. Oh yeah, we couldn't get along without them. They're always there in case of an emergency. They're the kind of guys, if you have an accident on the interstate, you want to see them on the scene. How many rescue members are there? You know, I don't know how many members there are to the Roane County Rescue Squad, but there are quite a few. They also work in conjunction with the police, the fire department, and the I don't know that they're all paid. There may be some of them paid, but most of them are volunteers. Next we have the Roane County Emergency Services vehicles under the direction of Howie Rose. Howie Rose has done a great job with the hazmat services for the Roane County. As a matter of fact, some of the other hazmat officers across the state come to him when they have something they can't, they're not quite sure how to handle, and Howie's a real resource for them. This is the City of Kingston's ladder one. That's the first one. Yes, sir. The volunteer fire departments in Roane County do a great job too. This is South Roane County Volunteer Fire Department in front of us now. Are all the fire engines out here that we own in the county? Oh no, they always keep somebody back in case there's a problem somewhere. The vehicle in front of us now is the Midtown Volunteer Fire Department. Roane County Ambulance Service. These guys are a big asset to the county as well.
This is what our taxpayers pay for. Yes, sir.
Blair Volunteer Fire Department, they have a very active unit located up on Old Harriman Highway at about the intersection of
Where is Blair?
Blair is a community between here and Oliver Springs. They have quite a territory to cover too. They
take care of Oliver Springs too?
No, Oliver Springs has their own fire department. Everything outside the city limits, these guys will cover for them.
There's the mayor.
Yep, Mayor Chris Mason, Harriman,
Shasta, Kendall, and Addison.
And coming up next will be our new senator in the state legislature, Senator Ken Yeager. He represents the 12th senatorial district in Nashville, and that district includes Roane, Ray, Scott, Morgan, Fentress, and Campbell counties.
Gotcha. There he is. He's done a great job here.
Yes, sir. Riding in, he used to be the county mayor. He's riding in the
Pretty car.
Mercedes convertible.
It's a Walden Ridge AACA Car Club. That is what is that?
That's a Mercedes. It's, I believe, a 450.
There's
The
Ron
two-seater.
Woody.
Right behind him
Mayor
is
Kingston.
no, he's the county mayor, county executive. Ron Woody, he's elected county executive on August the 5th, 2010. He'll serve a 4-year term, which will end in 2014. Wilma Elblin, who is our Roane County trustee. Most of us got a letter from her this this week
For?
our tax bills. Sharon Brackett. Sharon is the Register of Deeds for Roane County.
She was elected, let's see, August 5th. She'll serve a 4-year term until August of 2014.
Coming up next will be Randy Ellis, who is a newly elected Roane County Commissioner for District 2, which serves serves Harriman and Midtown, the Swan Pond area, and Emory Heights. Coming up next is the Bowers Color Guard. These are children from the Bowers Elementary School under the direction of Jerry Steele, and they do a fantastic job in presenting colors to different organizations and community activities. And the Grand Marshal coming up next. This is Clyde and Bernice Collins. Mr. Collins used to be a city judge here in Harriman. Fine gentleman. Grand Marshal this year. He served his county as Roane County and the city of Harriman well for over a lifetime, exhibiting leadership and dedication to all those lives that he touched. He served as Roane County Commissioner for many years. He served as Harriman City Judge. Clyde also served on the Harriman Utility Board. I had the pleasure of serving with him on the Harriman Utility Board. He's a member of the Masonic Lodge, the Corbella Shrine Club, and the Roane County Shrine Club.
There's a lot of little ones. They are the baton twirling squad from Bowers Elementary. Here's the cheerleaders.
They're the cheerleaders.
There's a bunch of them.
This is the Harriman High School band.
That twirling class was coached by Tatum Nyes and Kimberly Robbins, by the way. Is that Walnut Hill there?
Walnut Hill, yes, the Wildcats.
That's the elementary school dance team. 4th and 5th graders and the students dance for exercise and good health. They'll be dancing to a mixture of Christmas music tonight. They practice 3 days a week during recess. They perform during basketball games and community events. They work hard. They love what they do.
There's our mascot, Wildcat from Walnut Hill.
That's a Walnut Hill Tiger.
Wildcats.
Wildcats. Of course.
Yeah. Here comes some dancers as well.
Are they elementary school dancers?
I'm not sure who these are.
That's their music. Oh, they call me Al.
Yeah, these are the Wildcat dancers.
Oh, goody. The Wildcat dancers. I wonder who they don't say who their teacher is, the director.
No, I didn't see it.
They work hard 3 days a week.
And those routines aren't easy.
4th and 5th graders. Eddie's Record Service.
Eddie's Record Service has been here for years and years. Started by Eddie Harback. Eddie's wife, Mary Harback, served on the city council for years. Was a great asset to the city of Harriman.
Eddie worked on my Volkswagen a long time ago.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
That was his son, Rodney, in that first record there. He's operating the business now since both Eddie and Mary have passed on.
He's got a lot of trucks.
A lot of equipment. Expensive equipment.
They love to fish.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You go to Canada, didn't they?
Yes, if you've ever been in the shop down there, you can tell he had a love for fishing because he's got his trophies mounted on the wall down there.
Valley Motors.
Valley Motors is located, I believe, on Highway 27 south of Harriman. Harriman City Christmas Parade 2010, Roane County Anti-Drug Coalition is coming in front of us now. As a result of the overwhelming number of deaths due to drug overdoses in Roane County, the Roane County Anti-Drug Coalition was established in April of 2003. The mission of the Roane County Drug Coalition is to promote community involvement, to educate and raise awareness of alcohol, tobacco, and other drug issues, and to strengthen the community's partnership and prevention strategies for Roane County.
Do you do much work in that area?
No, sir. I'm not involved in that. I do have some relatives that are involved in the fight against drugs.
Let's see here. Oakdale majorettes are coming. It's an after-school program, and it's financed by the government for underprivileged kids. This instructor is Donna Stewart, and they meet twice a week to learn basic baton twirls. Their ages range from 5 to 11 years old. They said that they're very excited, too, to represent Oakdale in our parade. Well, Merry Christmas from the Oakdale Twirlers.
We're happy to have them. Appreciate them participating.
I think there's another parade. There's a lot of parades around, isn't there?
Yes, they had the Kingston parade was last week. Then ours is tonight, and then the Rockwood, I believe, is next week.
Because I think there's another event in Wartburg too.
I'm sure
Monday night.
I'm sure Wartburg has their parade scheduled too.
They look good and warm, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Well, the Tom Twirlers grab the candy.
Yeah.
She's picking up all the candy. What's going on here? That's funny.
Well, we have, I believe this is Mary and Joseph coming.
I can recognize them. Yep, they've been coming. They come all the way from Bethlehem. Is that a mule?
I don't know about mules and horses all that well.
No, it's a burro or a donkey. Oh, it's got the big ears.
Well,
she looks plumb wore out. But she's warm. I don't know if Mary had gloves.
I don't know either.
It looks like those wise men are following her.
Yes, that was the Lee Village Baptist Church. Lee Village Baptist Church. I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and remember that Jesus is the real reason for this season.
Fuel plant. What's going on here?
Got a train coming down the street.
It's a 9-unit coal-fired power plant that processes electricity for the residents. This is sponsored by the fossil fuel plant. Industrial growth and through reliable, low-cost energy. TVA Kingston produces 1,500 megawatts that employs about 300 people. The #1 boiler is fired in 1992 to provide service to residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's a fun one. Burning some fossil fuel there.
All-Star Promotions is coming up.
Promotions.
Located on Highway 70 at Midtown. Have just about anything that you would want to promote your business or
Sign company.
yes, signs, T-shirts, I'd say keychains, pins, anything you want to promote yourself and your business.
Oh, they're throwing some shirts out. Sounds like an ocean vessel.
Another big wrecker, I believe this will be Goldston Wrecker Service. Yes, Goldston's Wrecker Service has been in business for 30 years here in Harriman. We want to thank the community for their support through the years. And if you have any towing needs, be sure to give them a call. There's no job too big or too small.
That's a big truck. They look like they can handle a railroad engine.
They do a lot of work on the interstate when they have accidents out there with those big units. I'd also like to mention some holiday events by one of our businesses here in Harriman. That's the Creative Arts Co-op. They are a performing arts center for visual and performing arts. They'll have a community theater on December the 17th, 2 and 8 p.m., and on December the 18th at 8 p.m. The production is The Gift by Virginia D. Wise, and tickets are $5 for that. Then on New Year's Eve, if you don't have anything planned for New Year's Eve, they have a New Year's Eve mystery theater called The Dance of Death. That's on December the 31st at 8 p.m. Tickets are $30 admission, and that includes appetizers, desserts, toast rather, party favors, a show, and some packages include dinner.
I think the mayor's here. We could say hello to the mayor.
You ready to? That's fine, yeah. Just for a second.
Well, Mr. Mayor, did you have a good ride? What did you see on your float?
A lot of people out tonight. Bill, it's a great night for a parade, and I guess Ken Mining and you have both talked about the volunteers so far tonight that have helped put this on.
Not exactly. We haven't.
Fantastic job by all the volunteers. Randy Ellis headed up the parade this year, and Councilman Kenyon Me and his wife Buffy also helped. Steve and Phyllis Ellis were a big part. Sarah McCoyne, and they also had a lot of help from the Harriman Fire and the Harriman Police Department. But it's
a huge parade.
It is, and you know you think it's easy to when you're looking at it, but it's really a tough event to pull off and pull off successfully. This is the bridge at Rockwood. Good float. Bridge at Rockwood's not the typical nursing home model, Bill. We specialize in Alzheimer's and dementia care, as well as short and long-term rehab. Continued education and research. Serenity develops innovative, individualized approaches in care. The company is a spirituality department with a full-time chaplain on staff. That's the bridge at Rockwood.
That's another big truck.
It is another big truck.
It's full of dogs and trucks.
Yeah, that's Roger Daniels Trucking. Roger Daniels Trucking, long-time staple, Bill, in Roane County. Good partner to have and good community partner to have, Roger Daniels Trucking. Tell you what I hear, Bill, is great band, great high school band coming, and led by Zach Williamson.
Oh yeah.
The Kingston High School band. I think we've got 3 or 4 bands that are in the parade tonight. But
I knew Zach's father. Uncle Willie.
Uncle Willie was a great.
Uncle Willie taught me how to play the violin for a play I was doing one time.
And he was a long-time band director at Harriman High School, and had a lot of success.
Zach and I played together on a championship softball team. We had a blind pitcher. It was Uncle Willie. And he couldn't see, but he was our pitcher. And we had a great time.
Yeah, Uncle Willie was something else. He was blind later in life and adapted better than anybody that I've ever seen. But let's listen to the Roane County Band.
Hold it. There you go.
That's a first-rate band.
Say quite expensive too. We've got a little float coming now. Rocky Top General Store, which is located at 316 Rueton Road in Harriman. Rocky Top General Store is another long-time staple in the city of Harriman. We appreciate David Webb and his wife and whole family over there. Great place to go shop.
Yeah, they offered to let me ride on the floats tonight. I wish I could have done it with them.
Great place to go buy Christmas presents. This Christmas season, they'll wrap your presents for you, first class, at Rocky Top General Store.
And they will even put a shoe on your horse for you. Where is that? The poke salad? This is a unique opportunity for Miss Poke Salad 2010, Miss Ashley Watts. Where is she? Is she in that car? No. There's David.
Yeah, there's David Webb. They're the owner of Rocky Top.
Is that a 55 Bel Air?
I'll take your word for it, Bill.
I don't know. It's blue. I think it's blue.
Right now we've got the Girl Scout Troop 2716. Girl Scout Troop attend Midtown Elementary School and is led by Tabitha Day. And don't forget it's almost Girl Scout cookie time.
I watched the Addams Family last night. They wanted to know if those Girl Scout cookies are made up of Girl Scouts. This is the Harriman, the Lighthouse at the Cross, a non-denominational church in the Coal Hill community based by spreading the word through teaching and service to the community. Lighthouse at the Cross, Harriman, Tennessee. It's a pretty float. They did a lot of work with those lamps.
Sure have. And next we've got the Harriman Cricket Cheerleaders coming now on a float. A youth organization developing school spirit, community awareness with cheerleading being the sport. Should be recognized as one too, they say. And they've got the spirit and the devil pride tonight on the float.
The Devil's Pride, those are high school cheerleaders?
That's the
practice cheerleaders.
That's the Harriman Cricket Cheerleaders. That's the Little League cheerleaders.
If you ain't the devil, then you gotta go. You're not for the devils, you gotta go.
Blue Devils, that's right.
This is Middle Creek Baptist Church. It was formed in 1886 and sits between Coalfield and Oliver Springs on the Old Knoxville Highway. Southern Baptist Missionary Church with programs for babies to adults. Meet traditional service times, which are Sunday morning and evening and Wednesday evening. Pastor is Ronald Guthrie. Church bells, they got the church bell on the float, as well as the children's bell choir. The name of the float is Church Bells Are Ringing. That's a job to pull that bell down.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat float with the bell on there. That makes it a real good float.
The girls have the bells. They have the children's bell choir.
Now we've got Sugar Grove Valley Baptist Church. The youth of Sugar Grove Baptist Church would like to remind everyone the real reason for the season is Jesus, and they want to say Merry Christmas. And that's one thing that people have gotten politically correct, but I appreciate the Sugar Grove Baptist Church reminding everybody that the real reason is Jesus for the season.
Chris, this is the first time I've seen in the parade the upstairs open. Some of the second floor of the buildings downtown. There's people watching the parade from upstairs in newly furbished, rebuilt, renovated areas.
That's right. I see the people now looking out up top. That's one of our goals that we want to try to do is to, in the revitalization effort downtown, is to draw people back downtown to live again. And that's one way we're going to get a lot more retail support is when you have residential, and that's the way that we're going. And as you can see, it's working. We've got a lot of interest back downtown in our buildings. People want to redo the buildings downtown again and want to come back down and live. And that seems to be the trend throughout the country now. People in Harriman and people in Roane County are supporting that effort. We appreciate them.
Yeah, we've had some interest of people moving in, talking about bringing businesses back downtown too, and developers buying properties. That's happening too.
It has, Bill. We've had three developers that have shown interest in 4 different buildings downtown. So another great thing, they're wanting to redo the bottom floors for retail space and then redo the loft apartments for, again, like I said, for residential and come back down and live. So that's what we're trying to do, and it's picking on. It's picking up and it's working.
Those aren't the Upton brothers, are they? Who are those fellas? That's Middle Creek Baptist Church, I guess.
Oh, some pretty horses.
Boy, that's a big animal. That's about a 20-pound hand horse. Beautiful.
Now behind the horses, we've got the Roane County Animal Shelter. The Roane County Animal Shelter will take in stray and unwanted pets from the county residents to try to find them loving homes for the rest of their lives. They do a great job, Bill, down there. I've been down there before. It's a nice facility, very clean, and they got some great-looking pets down there too.
Do they have cats too?
They've got cats. They've got, of course, they have dogs.
There's the. Looks like Buddy.
There looks like one following them.
That's a walker right there, isn't it?
A beagle
walker. That makes a good pet. My wife and I got a couple of dogs from the shelter. Animal control. Blue truck. Bo Gallagher from Kingston, 46 Chevy. Race on Friday night. Drive to church on Sunday. Merry Christmas. That's a good way to live. Race your truck on Friday night. Go to church on Sunday.
Got a couple of just random cars, nice looking cars that are entered here. I gotta say again, I'm so impressed with Randy Ellis and Buffy Me, the way that they're handling the parade this year. Bill, it's different than we've done in the past few years. They're bringing us literature to.
Is that a Chevelle?
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it.
Chevelle. Look at Gary Baker eyeing that car. Is that a Chevelle? What is that car right there? Is that a Chevelle? That car.
That one that they're looking at on TV, Bill, is a big monster.
Whoa, that's
sure who's got that one.
That's a 4-foot truck tire right there. This is Rockin' and Reynolds. Founded in 2002, Rockin' and Reynolds has quickly become a local recognized center for all your home garden event and construction needs. Rockin' L. Reynolds is a non-chain, locally owned rental store that provides a family-friendly atmosphere welcoming all individuals, churches, and companies.
I want to point out Rockin' L. Reynolds has helped us a lot in the revitalization of the Princess Theater and the TV station. They've donated some material for us, and so they're helping us when we need it.
Where are they located?
They're located in Kingston, just across the street from Mamma Mia's Pizza, which I know everybody knows where that is.
Oh, I know where that is. This is quality home care from South Harriman. There's a pretty girl stopping by the table here. I wish somebody'd pick up some of that candy for us, Chris. We just can't reach it with these wires tied to us.
No, I hadn't had supper yet tonight. It's looking good. Bill, again, we've got a lot of big things going on downtown right now. We've got a lighting project that we're doing with our traffic lights. We're converting them over to LED. We've done a pretty extensive lighting project on the north end of Harriman for the residents out there. It's awful dark on that highway. We just put in about $70,000 worth of street lights for them. I'm doing both of those projects too with grant money, so it's not costing the citizens anything.
I think Bob is working on 5 different projects right now.
Sounds about right, about $2.5 million worth of projects. And again, no cost to our taxpayers, which is a great thing, doing it with grant money.
This is the health care from South Harriman. Quality home care, nursing supplies, therapies, and personal care to enable you to keep your loved ones at home. We accept most insurances and Tennessee Care. Please let us be your #1 choice in home care services. Keep your loved ones at home.
Next up, we have Roane County Blessing House. Roane County Blessing House is a nonprofit organization that provides for the immediate needs for kids in crisis. They're able to receive clothing, hygiene products, and have their basic needs met. They say, please join us in supporting the abused children of Roane County. They do a great job, too. I work with them on a daily basis in my regular job deal. Their Roane County Blessing House is a good thing.
I wonder if... Oh, there we go. Harriman, this is the C&D Tire with Jason Cox. 108 Robert Street. That's their float called Day or Night.
C&D Tire, you were just speaking about C&D Tires, also a great neighbor for us. They've had a cleanup project at their building and torn a couple of buildings down around them and paved their parking lot. Nice, clean-looking building in our town. That's what we like.
We got lights all over that truck. There are a lot of children here. That's the West Hills Presbyterian Church float. Pastor is Jeff Jenkins, and the float is Peace on Earth. It's made up of most of the children's choir. Maybe they'll break out in song. That's an angel, isn't it?
I believe it is. An angel and some reindeer and a tree. Pastor Jenkins, their church is just down the street from me, and they do a great job. They're real active in the neighborhood. They always have something going on down there with children out in the yard and different events going on and things happening.
They try to get us some candy.
Great float.
That's a Walden's Ridge Antique Car Club. It was started in 1978. Wow. That's J.D. Williams and Rex Walls and Gilbert Pickle, James Cooley, Hubert Blaylock, to name a few. All of those local people from the Tri-County area enjoy showing their cars and their fellowship. Club meets monthly for dinner and fellowship.
They've done a great job. We've had a cruise in downtown Harriman through the summer for the past 7 summers. Bill and the Roane Ridge Car Club has been a big supporter of that, and they've really made that thing go, and they take a lot of pride in their cars, and it's a lot of fun to look at their cars.
Oh yeah, that's a Rambler, isn't it? No, a Lark. Look how low that sits. JD and Rex Walls have helped us many times with providing a car for a shoot in a historical documentary we've worked on. And of course, JD is a World War II hero. He's a machine gunner.
That was Dean Norman. Maserati. Jack and Eva Woolens coming by. Jack and Eva Woolens have also been a big supporter of Harriman and helped in our downtown activities. He's wearing antlers tonight.
He doesn't have Rudolph's red nose yet, though. 1957.
That looks like J.D. Williams there. That's Mr. and Miss Williams and the Thunderbird, the red Thunderbird. J.D.'s one of the most decorated war vets in the county, Bill.
I know. That's what the average lifespan of a machine gunner in World War II was?
What's that?
60 seconds.
There's Doc and Wilma Mullins in the blue car, and I'm not sure what kind of
beautiful car.
They've been an asset to Harriman, too. They also help a whole lot.
Is that a 48 Ford?
36?
36, they should say?
Oh, 46.
46. World War II. Beautiful Thunderbird.
That is James and Georgia Cooley is who that is. Fine people. They also support us a lot. All these car club people really help us down here.
What a beautiful car. Look at those red tires. Red wall, white wall, touched in red.
Here comes Rex Walls.
I believe that's the car he had in the movie.
The Last Ride, Hank Williams.
He's running good. Hank Williams' Last Ride. That car was shot and took across the country for that movie. We can see it when it comes out in a couple of months. Those are the cars I grew up with, that Chevy Nova. I didn't have one. Some of my friends did.
Yeah, it's tuned in right, too. He's done a lot of work on that car. Good-looking car.
Nice little Volkswagen Beetle coming. Can you see who's in there, Chris?
I can't tell who's in there.
Black.
Yes, I can. It looks like, I'm scared to say, I'm scared to say the wrong person. Keith and Dorita Howe. Yeah, and Bailey Mize, I believe is who's in there. Forgive me if it's not, but I think that's who it is. The light shining in my face.
This is the Oliver Springs High School Bass Club coming. They got to pull a boat. Yeah, here they come. They got their long. This is the High School Bass Club. The members are riding in the boat. The club that holds regular bass tournaments in the area lakes. What a good idea.
It is. Couldn't have a better place than East Tennessee, too, Roane County, to fish.
Yeah, they're glad to be on camera, too. Oh, they're throwing candy at you, Chris.
That's fine. I'll grab it. I'll eat it. I'm hungry. This is Curves, a fitness center for ladies. Exercise that keeps you moving. And if you have any health problems, they want to remind you that you need to exercise. They coach and celebrate with every member. Starting soon, they will have a Zumbia in the circuit. That's a Latin dance, Bill. Zumbia.
Zumba? Zumbia?
Zumbia.
I could do that. You ever done that dance, Chris?
No, I have not.
You'd be good at it. All right, this is a Boy Scout troop. 103 from Harriman and the Cub Scout Pack 104 from Oakdale. That's not them. They're after the. Is that the Zumbia group? Oh, that's in church, isn't it? Curves.
That's Curves. That's the Zumbia. Yeah, they're doing the Zumbia on there.
There's the Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts from Pack 103 and 104.
You know, the Cub Scouts and the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts, the whole Scout program is a great thing to get your kids into. You learn some great stuff that you'll carry with you for the rest of your life.
Be prepared, Chris.
I've got a 5-year-old that's interested in the Girl Scouts or the Brownies. I'm not sure what they call them, but she brought some literature home the other day.
I was in it. I was a lifer. I was a life scout. Almost got to be an eagle.
I think I made it to the wee blow. I didn't make it very far.
You didn't make it far.
This is Cub Scout Pack 104, the Boy Scouts of America.
Ken's might come back here for a minute.
Are you sure you want a break?
Ken's going to join us for a few minutes.
Next up, we've got a float by Harriman Gardens. The Harriman Gardens is located just off of Georgia Street in Harriman. Provide housing for people throughout the community. Nice looking float too. Done a lot of work on it. Next up is the Oak Ridge Chiropractic, the home of Cairo the Coon. offering safe and natural treatments for the neck pain, back pain, and headaches too. It's in the Grove Center in Oak Ridge. And that float is by Lamore Abello Photography and Studio 111, a local photography company owned by Holly Hurley. Studio 111 is a new salon opened up in Kingston. Now we're the Emory Heights Missionary Baptist Church, a wonderful Sunday school from ages from birth to 99. They say Sunday school begins at 10 a.m. Wednesday Bible studies are at 7. They have programs for children that are from the ages of 3 all the way through high school on Wednesdays from 6:30 to 8:30.
Chris, coming up next is the Cabela Shriners. These guys are really humanitarians. They get out and help kids who have problems. The Hospitals for the Children is a healthcare system, has 22 hospitals dedicated to improving the lives of children by providing pediatric specialty care, innovative research, and outstanding teaching programs for medical professionals. Children up to age 18 with orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal cord injuries, cleft lip, and palate are eligible for care and receive all the services in a family-centered environment, regardless of their ability to pay. They do a fantastic job. I don't know, do you recognize this guy on the scooter here?
No, I don't.
You know him. On the other side over there. Here comes the, I guess it's the chief of the Harriman Fire Department, Bill Dallas. He and his family, I guess that's the end of the,
No, it'll be the end. We still got to see Santa Claus, right?
oh yeah, that's right.
Ken, I was just talking about the downtown revitalization that we're going through right now, and one thing that I noticed tonight that I haven't noticed before during the Christmas parades, I guess it's been 25 years since I've seen it, but I've noticed the different businesses that are staying open tonight that I've never seen that before. Red Door in Pickledge was open. I know Carn Sizzin across the street is also open, and Kithen's Florist. People are starting to stay open at night, and that's what we're all about, and that's the direction that we're trying to go.
Yeah, that's a great asset to the people who are down here. You take advantage of that. The merchants are beginning to realize that they've got to promote themselves and be available for their customers. So we're happy to have them open. We hope some other people will come along and join them.
Here comes the highlight of the season. On the top of the ladder truck for the Harriman Fire Department is a tradition that's been going on for as many years as I can remember, coming down and see Santa Claus come down the road. This will be one of his last stops on the way back up to the North Pole, I guess.
I'm sure he's got a lot of preparations to get underway for the big day.
Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus also. She's made an appearance every year that I can remember with him.
Is that the barking dogs doing jingle bells? Santa Claus tossing the candy out to all the kids here, including Bill Landry.
As we close for the night, Santa Claus is going to take his time going by us, but I do want to remind everybody, Ken, that this time next year is going to be a totally different site. Downtown Harriman, the Princess Theater will be open. You'll be able to watch classic movies, seasonal type classic movies, live theater, have reunions, graduations, classroom type activity will be there throughout all the school system, from kindergarten all the way up through higher education. They'll be down here. So as it starts opening its doors in the next 2 or 3 months, we want to remind everybody to come down and check out the downtown, check out the theater. As always, we want to remind everybody to patron our local business people here in Harriman and throughout Roane County. Shop here first if you can before you go up the interstate or before you get on the internet. It will make a huge difference in the county as a whole.
And before we go tonight, Chris, I'd like to thank Randy Ellis and Buffy Mee for putting this whole thing together. They've done a fantastic job getting all this organized. This is not an easy job. This is something that takes a lot of coordination and a lot of.
Sure is. I remember mentioning that earlier. They've done a fantastic job. Randy Ellis and his mom and dad, Buffy and Kenyon Mee, and the Harriman Fire and the police department. Great job by them. Thanks to everybody for coming out. This is a historic night tonight. We're working in conjunction with BBB and Channel 12, but this is a historic night for Channel 15. We're live on the air tonight, and there'll be a lot of good things coming on here. We'll be working with and through Channel 12 every chance that we get.
I just checked in there with Bill Radice, who's been our engineer tonight. We want to also thank Doug Mills for the video, for shooting the video, but it's beautiful pictures, and this will be replayed, and everybody will get to see it.
Good. Thank you for BBB for coming down and helping out too tonight, and we're going to continue to look for good things on these channels in the future.
We appreciate Bill being here too.
Thank you.
Randy Ellis, Bill Landry, Ken Minnick, Chris Mason, we're signing off tonight.